We are in Pandemic Legacy, Season 2, the Prologue. This is going to include character and board setup. I actually going to just turn my mic off for a second. I'm going to get a Sharpie so we can write.
Sharpies was... There was one right here. No?
Bex
level 1.
Welcome to the goddamn table.
How do you level up?
Good call. He's stuck in permanent level 1.
This is the one. Oh, my phone's still there.
Yeah, it's weird. They're kind of cool.
Yeah, these are the ones we used. So first things first, we're going to name all our havens.
On the board? So we need the board?
Yeah. So let's get the board open.
Do we have a garbage pile
Yes, we do.
to save everything?
Oh.
No, we're not going to do that this time.
I mean, we'll save the cards. We won't save this garbage.
Where's your guys' spirit?
All right, so we have 3 havens that we need to name. We should each name one of them.
Sounds good.
Oh.
Right?
Do you want to do a pen or you want to
No,
Sharpie's
Sharpie.
too thick? No? Okay.
Sharpie's good. It's sexy. All right, so we should all think of a good place. So apparently, here, 1 second. 100, Kappa, 100. Oh no, only half it went through. Fan Justin can definitely, unfortunately, be a name.
Where's the 2 that were on the...
So, the plague came out of nowhere. The world almost ended 71 years ago. The plague came out of nowhere and ravaged the world. Fever, cough, sores, and death. Once infected, most died within a week. Nothing could stop it. The world did its best. It wasn't good enough. The last fragments of our people have desperately kept the world from collapsing completely. For 3 generations, we have lived on the seas, on floating stations they called havens. Far from the plague, we were able to provide supplies to the mainland, antibiotics, food, medicine, and tools to keep them and us from succumbing completely. We keep a network of the largest known cities in the world alive. Things have been tough for the past few years. Cities far away from the havens have fallen off our grid. We don't know what's happened to them. We don't know why the supplies aren't reaching them. We have only a few cities left on our grid. We are failing. The supplies aren't keeping the plague away like they used to. What's more, they're running out. Our leadership tried to hide this fact from us, but we all knew. Last week, the leaders and the thinkers of the havens gathered together as they do every year to discuss the state of the havens and the state of the world. They did not return. What's worse is that our main security team was with them. Without our soldiers, the Hollow Men, roving bands of savages bent on our elimination will expand their attacks, tearing down what we build and stealing what we offer. Those of us left met on the havens to discuss what to do next. After hours of debate, we realized that all eyes had turned to a select few to lead. Us. Specifically, us. Not because we're able to lead, but because we are willing. We are starting this journal to keep our record attempts, to record our attempts to keep the world from ending. We know we can't save all the cities, but we will do what we can to save most of them. If we fail, we hope that someone somewhere finds these notes to know what we may not have succeeded, but we tried. So, what should we name our havens?
Mitch's house, Mike's house, Justin's house.
Yeah. Mitch Land, Justin Land, Mike Land.
Yeah.
Calgary.
Calgary.
Double Calgary.
Red Deer.
Red Deer.
Lloydminster. Yeah.
Originals.
Weston Mall, Kingsway, Capilano.
Oh man. Do we want like a theme?
Or just random.
Or like as if each one of us have a haven that we found and named, and we should all like name secretly on a piece of paper and then reveal.
And then reveal it? I vote that's what we do. That's way better. That has a weirdness to it. Alright. Just fucking, just writing.
What if we write like a couple, 2 or 3 and just pick them out of a hat?
Nope, got it.
Okay.
I'm ready. No, Evan, to come on, draw a penis. A penis would be a funny. Just a dick.
Wet Daddy Haven. No, Wet Daddy has to be a character.
I mean, Wet Daddy would be perfect in the ocean. It's murder happening in her house, but like it's like 3 girls and they're like circling them and just beating them with sticks.
Did you write one down
I
yet?
have not written down.
Okay, good. He's stressing me out. The
I
fact
know,
that
right?
he's just like, oh,
It's gonna be the stupidest name.
yeah, I already hate it.
Yeah, just you wait till you see it. It's even worse than you're picturing in your head. I
Character
promise
2
you
is
that.
Wet Daddy. There you go.
Cool. We have our 2 characters, Fan Justin and Wet Daddy.
No, now we need the pictures for them.
They could just be the simple faceless ones.
I already know which one I want of those.
Alright.
Alright.
I don't know my character name, but I know which picture I want.
Which one? Yeah. Of course you do. You're weird.
Okay, my pen doesn't work, so I'm just gonna say it out loud.
Sure.
Oh, my pen doesn't work either.
Alright, do you know your name?
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Okay, I got mine. My pen started working. I just had to be rude.
Yeah,
to
do you want
it.
something hard to write on?
Okay, but I wrote like a fucking gerbil, so I'll say it out loud anyways.
Picture of a fan, a picture of Mitch spamming that. We don't have those, unfortunately. Alright. Is everyone, Mike's writing down?
I can't even. This looks
Is
like a
everyone good?
doctor's note.
Who wants to go first?
Mom's house.
Nice.
C. Towerville.
Nice. Mine is Miss Stacy Memorial Site, 1591, Station B.
Let's squeeze that in here.
So I'll go on this one.
If you want the pen.
No, Miss Stacy
God damn it.
Memorial Site, 1591, Station
B.
B.
Like that somewhere there's a station A.
We lost it.
Yeah.
It's in C. Alright, then we have C. Towerville. And Mom's house. Hey everyone, come to Mom's house. Alright.
I like it.
Oh, God.
Justin could have fit that completely into the white box.
Alright, so now what we gotta do is make our character. So we'll each take a blank character card.
Cool.
We need 5 of them.
Where did the other marker that was here go? Because I was like, hey, there's one here, so I don't have to grab one before we started.
Man, I think you create like strands of ideas.
Strands of ideas. I think Julie took it.
Why would Julie take a permanent marker here?
No idea.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Alright, so we have 2 here. So what we do is we should take a blank character card, choose a job, and place a sticker job box on your character card. So, here are our jobs. Instructor. You teach the history of the world so we do not forget the past. Once on your turn, as an action, give any one player card to a player on your location.
Nice.
Laborer. You do the work that few others volunteer for or are capable of. You may do the build supply center action with 1 fewer card if you spend 2 supply cubes from your character card. Farmer. Working on the hydroponic food plantations, you keep the Haven citizens fed. Once on your turn, when doing the make supplies action, you may immediately do the deliver supply actions for free. Radio operator. Whenever you do the transfer supply, you communicate with the mainland and other havens to make sure that everyone has the current information. Whenever you do the transfer supplies free action, you may give or take supply cubes from a player in any location. And the administrator. Your coordinate efforts amongst the various workers on the havens and outside world. Once on your turn as an action, move a pawn to any other pawn. Those all seem good. So, I mean, there's only 5, so we just put 1 on each, right?
Oh, I thought there was more than 5.
No.
Okay, but who's naming their character Miss Stacy?
Oh, me.
So what should Miss Stacy be? Should it be the instructor?
No, she's a classic farmer.
She's the administrator now.
Okay, so that's
she
good.
would be, yeah, I guess I should come up with a name first and then pick the job that matches.
So who should Wet Daddy be and Fan Justin?
Oh yeah, I'll be Wet Daddy.
Wet Daddy should be...
No,
No, you got to make your own as well.
You're gonna make their
Oh,
own.
I
The
see,
chat
okay.
ones are these. So
Gotcha.
you can choose one of those.
Wet Daddy should be the farmer.
Yeah, sure.
Or the laborer.
Yeah, I was thinking
Laborer. I like the laborer for Wet Daddy.
Miss Stacy.
There's Wet Daddy. And Fan Justin?
Yeah.
Radio operator. Because he blows information. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Just, yeah.
So that means me and Mitch are choosing between instructor and farmer.
Well, Mitch is a farmer.
Yeah, Dib's farmer.
Hey, sounds good. I'll be instructor.
All right, which one should Miss Stacy be? This one.
Oh, I was gonna,
Yeah,
I was gonna say
sure.
top right too.
This one's mine. I'm just gonna take it.
Miss Stacy. Guys, this one's too scary.
That's James.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call my guy James.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be James. Shit.
All right, so then Fan Justin. I'm gonna make this guy Fan Justin. Right, and then who should Wet Daddy be?
Just
This guy.
Oh yeah.
There's Wet Daddy.
Nice. Who is this?
That's Fan Justin.
And just.
Can you show us the pictures when you have a chance? Of course. Here is Miss Stacy. She's in charge, and no one fucks with her because she's a pro. This is Wet Daddy over here. He's cool, calm, collected.
Mr. Info.
Mr. Info. This is going to be Fan Justin. His name isn't on there yet, but there's Fan Justin.
Mr. Info. He's the instructor. Mr. Info.
And this is James. He's a farmer.
All right.
I love it.
So choose an image sticker, name the character, and then also give them an age. Miss Stacy is... it's been 71 years since the world died. And I'd say she's about 29 during the first...
Yeah.
90 something?
So she's
Oh yeah,
like...
she's old. Oh yeah, yeah.
So she's fucking 90.
Yeah.
Let's say 90, I guess. So she was 19 when this all happened before. Sweet.
And the home is Station B.
It's the Miss Stacy Memorial Site. She's not even dead and she has a memorial site.
That's so funny.
Fan Justin, how old should Fan Justin be? Like 1,400 years old-ish? Like 1412?
There's gonna be a negative effect to these ages in the future. Like, I know it doesn't say it now, but it's gonna... There's gotta be something later. Like, why are we putting an age? I'm just saying.
Nah, I think it's just flavor.
It's gotta be flavor.
Sounds good. If it turns out not to be, it's gonna be funny.
If it turns out not to be, they really should have specified.
Yeah, they should have.
Yeah.
So that's why I think they would have been like, give them a reasonable age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
how...
would say Fan Justin 3 though. No.
Alright, fine, 3.
Well, no, he's actually 1 year old.
Yeah, but this was 71 years from that day. So he's 3 now in fan years.
That makes sense. Give James his real age.
So 28?
I want this. No joke. This is James.
So his home would be Mom's house.
Mom says.
Yeah.
Yes, but okay, this man said yes.
Wet
but-
Daddy,
okay.
he's ageless. So I'm going to put infinite.
Yeah. Nice.
And his hometown will be Sea Towerville.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good home for him. How old am I? I'm 28.
We're all 28. Oh, Fan Justin needs a
Mr.
home.
Info knows, because he knows all the info of the past world, he's 171.
Nice. Man, this is
Nice.
a weird world.
Nah, this is good.
And his home is C. Towerville.
Alright, so we'll put Fan Justin in Station B as well, because James is the only one who still is at Mom's house and
Yeah.
hasn't moved out yet.
Yeah.
I couldn't fit it.
Station.
And that marker is
B.
down.
Do not fill the place of death. This may come to pass as they gain exposure. Alright, so we're just going to put these all to the side right now, and I'm going to
Of course.
explain this game.
They haven't died yet.
Okay. So, how this one works is very similar to regular Pandemic. We're on your turn. You're going to have... So you're going to do 4
The
actions.
box?
So
You
let's
put these
crack...
back in the box.
Sure.
Those are objectives, though, aren't they?
This is the cards. These
Okay.
are the... Because the other ones that said do not open, these are like the player cards and the stuff like
Okay,
that.
just the bottom really confused me then.
Yeah, this is the first objective for
this.
Prologue.
Okay.
JMO Beast Mode, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate it. Welcome to the goddamn table. Here's our epidemics. Here are our events. These are these weird player cards that say produce supplies in Istanbul and stuff like this.
Okay, so that's what I mix these into with?
No, not yet. Not yet. I'm just gonna explain everything before we start setup.
Okay.
Okay, so the actions you can do on your turn. One is the action cards. Do I have those over here?
Here.
Cool. Let's give one to each player. Why are there so many?
I think there's 2 cards per.
2 cards per color. I'll be pink and you'll be white, Mike? Do you want to be white or brown?
White's fine.
You can just ask them if they want to be white or brown.
All right, so let's go through these actions one at a time, all right? So on your turn, you can do 4 actions. The first action is Drive Ferry, which is move across, move to an adjacent location connected by a line. So nice and simple and straightforward.
Yeah.
The other action is to sail, discard a card to move to the city on the named card, provided you can get there using a sea route.
Okay.
So as long as
So you can go from New York to Cairo.
because you can trace a sea route.
Yeah.
So, like, what can't you go to?
Right
Wait,
now,
wait.
nothing.
Okay.
It says in the rulebook you cannot do the sail and charter boat actions over land. We hope you understand why.
Well, I mean, so far, like, this is blocked off, like, right? Like, I don't know.
You can do the share knowledge, which is either give a card that matches the city you're into another player, or take that card from another
You didn't
player.
use charter boat.
Oh, it's the reverse sale.
Oh, it's reverse sale. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
discard the card that matches your current city to move to any sea location. So either give a card that matches the city to another player, or blah blah blah. Build a supply center. Discard 5 cards matching your city's color to build a supply center there. Supply centers are these things.
Cool.
Next page, Recon. Discard cards in an eligible location to explore the world. The location must contain a supply center. So, for example, when you're in London, Recon with 4 unique blue cards from a supply center here to open package 4. Here, blah, blah,
You
blah.
have to earn the packages that way? That's
Yeah.
cool.
So there are currently 5 Recon positions to explore the world and learn new things. Make supplies. Take 1 supply cube from the stockpile and put it on your character card. Deliver supply. Put any number of supply cubes from your character card into your current location. Free actions. Pick up supplies, take any number of supply cubes from your location and put them onto your character card. Transfer supplies. Give supply cubes to another player in your location or take supply cubes from that player with permission. So, this game is a bit different. Cubes are not added onto the board. Supplies are drained from the world. If at any point an infection card is drawn and there are no supplies on the location, a plague cube spawns there. Whenever a plague cube is spawned, we move down this track.
That's all the cubes there are?
Yes. Well, because like...
Yeah, no, makes sense.
I mean, there's also actually only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 locations right now. So outbreaks also occur as if there's any time there are 3 plague cubes on the city, do not place the 4th cube. Instead, an outbreak occurs, follows the same simple rules. We remove 1 supply cube from each adjacent city. So instead of us removing diseases, we are giving supplies so people can live with the diseases.
Gotcha.
At any point we do not provide them with supplies, that's it.
That's a good question.
Visual Sim has a good question. Can we do these even in the prologue?
Prologue. Play using all the rules except do not open the legacy deck. Your character cannot get exposed. You cannot do the recon action.
Yeah.
You cannot do system-wide production when you play produce supplies cards, which I'll also get to. Do not do endgame steps. When you have played the program enough times to feel comfortable, destroy this card in the prologue objective. Open the legacy deck. Start your campaign.
Sick. Sick. So let's just take it casual, get some
Kind of
supplies
learn
out
the
there.
rules. So there's a few cards that are kind of special that look like this.
Ooh.
These are other actions. So, as an action, you can discard this card to either do the top or bottom. If you do the top, local production, at a haven or supply center, fill your current locations to its population with supply cubes. System-wide production, at a haven or supply center, fill all havens and supply centers to their production with supply cubes.
Ooh.
Then check the box below. If at any point both of these are checked, we destroy this card, or whatever number is on them.
Oh, when you When this box is checked, destroy this card. So you discard it, you check it, and then once it's filled, it's done.
Yes.
So these are just 1 use. That's 2
For
use.
the bottom one of them. The
Right.
top one is fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Oh,
That is
really
That's
cool.
neat.
So from what I've gathered,
That is neat.
this is the population.
Yeah.
It can go as low as 0, as high as 8.
So this number will move.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So right now we're all starting at 3,
Yes.
and then the better the city does, the bigger it gets. The worse we do at the city, the less population gets.
Yeah, that's how I would wager. Any other questions? I'm sure stuff will come up as we go, but we'll just kind of do the setup together.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
The game ends in the following ways. This, or if we cannot draw cards from this. And there is one...
Or if we complete the objective.
Yes, that's how we win. Yeah.
Okay.
So why don't we do the setup together as a team, step by step? And as I remember from the first season, this is something good to do every single time. So, step 1. Put as many supply cubes into the stockpile as the number shown in the supply track for the month. So, 36. I'm going to assume that this...
Yeah.
I'm just...
Excuse me?
I'm just waiting out December, 24 plays from now. Well, actually, no. Some of these are 3 play. Or no. Oh, that's how many objectives there are,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Right.
Catman9, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. Welcome to the goddamn table.
So I'm guessing there's other ways we can get supply cubes, just because that number gets smaller.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 36. Yeah.
Wait.
So put any extra supply cubes out into the reserve out of play. Look through the reserve and collect any cards from previous games that go onto the board. This will include objectives, turning points, place turning points into the game area. There are no turning points, blah, blah, blah. Place the plague cubes on their location on the board. The plague cube.
Oh, there's a spot. I think there's a button panel above it.
Plague cube. Cube. Button so Julie.
Oh.
Nice. I love it. Sounds good. Aaron Air, thanks for stopping by, and I'm sorry we're playing a spoiler game, but we want to do this! Take the infection rate marker. This guy goes here. In future games, there may be other pieces to place. Thanks, game. Read the legacy deck. We're not doing that. Supply the grid. Put all supply cubes from the stockpile onto the locations on the grid. You can place any number of supply cubes, including 0 on each location. As the grid grows, there might not be enough supplies in the stockpile to fill all locations. Players will have to decide which locations are in short supply. So, if there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, I guess these things won't get in. There's population on them. So yeah, we put them on there too.
They need supplies, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 36 divided by 12 is 3 each. Should we just start there for...
Yeah.
Yep. Spamina has some advice from what I heard. When you open the advent calendar windows, be careful as the stickers in some of them are hard to remove.
Thank you, spamming it.
That's good advice.
All right, and then infect the grid. All right, so we got to do our infection deck, which is this motherfucker.
Yep. So these are literally only cards that are, there's just doubles of a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like it's just London, 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 Washington, 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 New York, New York, New York, New York.
It makes sense.
Well, that's the only cities we can see.
Final match was Lion versus Crane.
The art on
Very
this.
honorable, that last match.
Like, speaking of foreign language.
The art in this one is really good, so like it's cool. I like it's all like nothing's upkept. The rust on the bottom is really good.
All right, let's do some infections, shall we? Remove a cube from New York.
Is it going to stockpile?
Sao Paulo. Tripoli. Oh, that one's new.
Triple A.
Nice.
Jacksonville's
Cairo.
AAA.
New York. Uh-oh. Lagos.
How many of these do you do?
9.
I go my Lagos.
Just like normal. Washington. London town. New York. Oh, fuck. We gotta get some supplies to New York ASAP.
Yeah.
Do we? I don't know how do we play though? Maybe we just want New York to fall. Maybe we.
Yeah, do you want to put that in there?
Yeah.
It had a
the
big
objectives.
it had a big population before. You know, where did the
5.
objective go?
Was there one?
Yeah, I put it there.
Yeah, I put it back in the pile of this.
Oh, we're not doing it?
No, we are. I'm just grabbing.
Oh, okay.
We're just going completely in order.
Can you switch the cameras?
Yeah, of course. If you guys want to see the board, go for it. All right. So our objective in this game is to build 3 supply centers, which is like curing a disease in a way.
I like how we need a marker here because it'll be pretty tough to count to 3.
Oh yeah. As a group, decide which rationed event card to add to the player deck. The player deck with as many rational event cards as your current rationing level. So we have 4 in the prologue in January.
So we had all 4.
Okay, cool. Shuffle them all in.
Do you want me to read them out before we do that?
Nah.
I mean, they're pretty basic ones. There's Airlift, Resilient Population, One Quiet Night, and Team Bravo.
I didn't know there were no Haven cards, so we can move them around. We didn't know there was no Havens. The guidebook here has stuff in the Havens. But I mean, like, we can actually pick them all up, can't we?
can
as an
pick
action?
them up. Yeah.
Where are my action cards?
I had an extra set for some reason over here.
Probably because they were in my way on the board. Yeah, we can just pick them all up and put them in our thing, so having somewhere we start might not be a bad idea.
Yep.
So how am I splitting the academic cards up?
So first we have to deal out our hands. So yeah, give those a good, like, shuffle.
Oh, excuse me. I can't stop yawning.
That's what age is.
That's what age is.
Yawning and pains right
Ooh.
here.
And numbness. My legs are both numb.
Yeah, from sitting.
Yeah.
How's it going, Julie?
Not bad, you?
Good.
Oh, that's a Julie.
Well,
Whoa,
weird
Julie.
shit out here, guys.
What's happening?
I'm doing some weird shit out here.
And then we all get 3 cards, hands face up at all times. Because this is a team game, not a ream game. Oh, she grabbed the sign.
It's
Nice.
just sitting collecting dust.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
Mike, are you white or brown?
I think
You're
that's
white.
so
White.
cool.
It'll be sick if we could like.
Like
put
it
up
looks cool
somewhere.
on camera too. Yeah. All on air.
Sick.
That's dope.
It is. I see you're a fan Justin again.
Well, yeah, because he's huge. This room is tiny.
Yeah, he's
I
so
found
fat.
Baby fan.
Yeah.
He's the fattest. Okay, so how do I...
So, also you check for exposure. If you start your turn in a location with 1 or more plagues cubes, you gain an exposure, in which case you're going to scratch off one of these. If there is a scar symbol, your character gains a scar. If there is nothing, nothing happens. If there's a skull, your character fucking dies.
So the skull's not at the end.
We don't know. We don't know, actually.
Yeah, you don't know when your character.
In the example I'll show you, it's there.
Okay.
I was like, wait, where? Yeah, I get it. Okay. How am I doing the epidemics?
So we each need 3 cards first. We have them in front of us.
Sick.
So put them face up so we can all see. And then 5 piles, I imagine, just like normal.
Yeah, that's all I'm asking.
Yep. And they say place the smaller piles at the bottom. Nice.
Thanks.
And then we all choose a character.
There's only one smaller pile.
Oh, that wasn't
fuck
even
you.
on purpose. Are you gonna be James?
Yes. I am. I don't know. Alright, once your turn, we're doing the make supplies action. Make supplies. Take 1 supply cube from the stockpile and put it on your character. You may immediately do the deliver for free. Deliver, putting numbers from your character. Yeah, I am being James. I'm gonna be a fucking farmer.
So I feel like Miss Stacy's not too hot right now.
What is it again?
Well, she's 90.
So once on your turn as an action, move a pawn to any other pawn.
I don't know.
The laborer is important. Wet Daddy may do the build supply center action with one fewer card if you spend 2 supply cubes from your character
Where did I
card.
put my...
That's like the scientist.
Yep.
So I'll be Wet Daddy.
So the cards aren't really important right now, right? Like,
Well, we need them to build supply centers.
we need just one of the color, or one of the names. So, like, if I
No.
had Lagos, I could go to Lagos and build it?
Discard 5 cards matching
Oh.
your city's color. It's curing a disease. Yeah.
Okay, so cards are important. So Instructor is not too bad.
What does Instructor do? Is that the trade?
Once on your turn as an action, give any one player a player card to... Any one player card to a player in your location.
I mean, like, we could also do, like, Miss Stacy, the Instructor, and Wet Daddy, because those kind of all work together. Miss Stacy can move that one to Wet Daddy. Wet Daddy can build cheaper, right? Or we...
I think I'm gonna be the
That's
Mr.
yours?
Info.
What are you? Okay, so
Mr. Info.
which one is it?
Instructor. Once on my turn as an action, I can give any one player card to another player in my location. So instead of because with share knowledge, give a card that matches the city you're in. I can just give a card that doesn't have to match.
Yeah.
Right.
And then having an ability to always move someone together.
Yeah, I'll be Miss Stacy.
Or do you want to be Wet Daddy?
No, I want to be Miss Stacy.
Oh, I didn't notice there was a journal in the back.
Alright, so you start in Station B. Mike, you start in C Towerville, and I also start in C Towerville.
Whoa! A lot.
Alright, and... take all pawns and randomly select one. That player goes first.
I caught blue.
Pink goes first. Last one standing, losers.
Oh, blue's here. Sorry. Which color? Wait, whose color is?
You're white.
Oh, I'm white.
Alright. The game has begun.
There's the foot.
Alright, so for my first action, I think I'm going to pick up supplies for a free action from my location and put them onto my character. Then I am going to, I think, I'm going to go 1 to Tripoli. 2, I'm going to transfer, I'm going to deliver supplies here for 2. 3, and then, I think for the last one I'm going to make supplies. I'll take one from here and put them on my character.
Can't you only... Oh, make supplies. You're not making them, you're just picking them up. Yeah.
Well, I am making them.
Yeah.
Where are you? Oh, you're in Cairo? Fuck.
What are you going to do, Mitch? Oh, I have to draw the 2 cards. Mike. Mike.
Move the infection rate marker. Forward 1 space. Draw the bottom card from the infection again. Remove all the supply cubes, if any, from the city.
So draw 2 cards and resolve. Shoo! Jacksonville.
Sweet. Shuffle the cards in the infection discard pile and put them on top of the infection deck.
Here we go. It's happening. Right off the bat, Mike gives us an epidemic.
God damn it, Mike.
It's always my fault.
Mike's the traitor.
Well, you're the one who builds it.
I know.
And then we go 1 New York. We get a plague cube
Right there.
right off the bat. 2 Sao Paulo. Mitch, now it's your turn.
Okay. 4 actions, right?
So how do we get rid of plague cubes again?
You can't.
Right, they just live with the disease. We are not
Well, we can deliver
curing.
more supplies so more plague cubes don't go on them.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
So we should still deliver supplies to there.
Cool. I'll give that a go. Take 1 supply.
New York had it good in the old world. You know.
Washington was a real shithole in the last
I'm gonna pick up
We destroyed Washington.
3
Yeah, we
for
dropped a
free.
nuke on it.
We dropped a nuke on Washington. It actually was gone.
I'm gonna move for 1 action. My second action, I'll just drop 3 here.
Well, we probably should put some on Jacksonville.
Oh fuck, Jacksonville. Okay.
Because
I'll do-
New York's already come up, unless we get another epidemic, which I hope.
There were three New Yorks in the pile. In the top 10 cards, there are 3 New Yorks.
Oh, there wasn't there?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
So my third action, and then my fourth will be to draw.
Cool. Mitch, you get 2 cards. You get Lagos and Lagos.
Lagos.
Oh, you have 2 yellows.
I got
4 yellows.
4 yellows.
Oh, hand limit 7.
Okay.
And then reveal 2 cards.
Tripoli. And Cairo.
Mike, you're up.
Oh, you get those at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, should I give Mitch another yellow?
Yeah, I mean, it's our goal to build 3 supply centers.
Yeah.
So I'll
I'm
go
on way.
So what is it?
I'm gonna just go 1,
Yeah, if you can get to Jacksonville,
2,
give it to me.
3,
Yeah.
and I can give you.
Jacksonville.
What? It doesn't really matter which one I give you.
But you have to be on. Oh no, but
no,
your power.
I can
Yeah, yeah.
I can give anybody any card.
That's right.
So I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll give you that Jacksonville, unless you want 3 Lagos.
So at the end of the game, the population of cities with supply centers will increase. So not in the prologue, but in
Yeah. In the regular game.
yeah. Nice. All right.
Cities
draw
with
2.
supplies, the population increases.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They do not stay down along though because the hollow men
Ooh.
tear them down before we have a chance to.
Huh?
The hollow men tear them down between games.
Tear what down?
The supply centers, so they don't stay between games.
Really?
Yeah, because the hollow men tear them down.
Who's the Hollow Man?
They're the raiders that live in the off the grid. All right, Mike, draw 2.
Sweet. New York.
That's a hell of a town.
Lagos.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool,
My
cool,
turn,
cool,
huh?
Cool. Cool.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to drop a supply here, and then I'm going to use this to move my way to Sao Paulo on an ocean track, which everything right now is connected by ocean.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the point.
That's the point.
And then I'll drop. So that was 1 to place, 2 to come over. Drop supplies here for 3, and then I'm going to make a cube for 4. Wet Daddy. He's wet.
He's wet.
Nice. I need 1 more black card.
Sweet, I can get you a black card.
Yeah, baby. If you don't mind putting Mike on me.
Yeah.
Do you want to
you
reveal
can
2 of those?
I
Please?
sure can. Jacksonville
Jacksonville. This way. Oh, guys, get out
York.
of Jacksonville.
and New York.
There's a plague coming.
I mean, I have cubes. Can you take cubes from me?
Yes. Transfer supplies.
But
It's free.
you can't take cubes from me.
Or take supply cubes from that player with permission.
Oh, or take. So if you want to take cubes from me and then move me here,
I take cubes from you? Oh,
Yeah.
so I can put them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll take these cubes. Do I have your permission?
yeah, I'm giving
Thank
it to
you. My first action, I'll move you over.
Is it an action?
Yeah.
Oh.
Second action, I'll I'll drop 2 of them down.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I might as well build a supply center.
Sounds good. So when do they produce?
They don't, I don't think.
Yeah, what do they do?
You,
Oh, it's that thing.
It's this thing.
Yeah, when I have a
you got one
choice.
too. For an action, do one of the following: local production at a haven or supply center. Fill.
Oh, there's a journal entry for this.
Sure, read it.
We need to complete the following mandatory objective. Build 3 supply centers. We barely got our heads around this mess and we gotta find ourselves in charge. We're covering ourselves up and heading out on supply runs to see the front lines and gauge how bad things are. Things are gonna get real, very real soon. The Hollow Men will tear down our supply centers almost as soon as we build them, but we've gotta start restoring our presence to the mainland. Keep journal entries like this, just in case. There's also these things called Haven Workers. If there's not enough characters, you become a Haven Worker.
So if we kill off too many people.
Cool.
So local production at a haven or supply center. Fill your current location to its population with supply cubes.
Cool.
System-wide production at a haven or supply center. Fill all havens and supply centers to their population with supply
Then
cubes.
check a box below.
Then check the box below.
Cool. We can't do the bottom one for this game, though.
We can't?
We can't for the prologue.
Makes sense. They don't want you wasting
okay.
cards.
So I have one more action left. I want to go here. Is there? What's this
So
exposure
if you
thing?
start your turn in
Yeah.
a place of the plague cube, gain an exposure, but you cannot
Okay.
gain exposure in a prologue.
Oh.
You can cheese it if you want, or you could just play as if we were, you know.
I'll play it like it's real, so I'm not going to go there because I don't want to get an exposure. I'm going to actually just make supplies.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
Draw 2 cards.
Yep. Sick.
Reveal 2, please, Mike or Mitch.
Mike will do it. London.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mitch. Washington.
Mike, your actions.
I will give you a black card. And
Isn't this crazy how this feels so much like Pandemic, but also not at all like Pandemic?
yeah.
yeah, right.
Like,
Because
just-
it's like the opposite.
It is. Yeah.
It really is.
We want
Instead of
cubes with
removing them,
places.
We
just
want
putting them-
cubes. Put
The only
cubes.
thing I hope is that there's like big cubes that we unlock later that count as 5, just for simplicity.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I'll go here and I'll produce 3.
Sure. On Jacksonville?
That seem good?
No, it produces up to its population.
Yeah, so 3.
So this one already has 2. Oh, at the Haven. At the Haven.
I'm at the Haven.
Yeah.
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 So I'll produce up to 3. So I produce 3, and then I'll pick them up
Sure.
as my 3rd action, and then my 4th action.
Picking them up is free.
Pick them up is free?
Pick up supplies.
Oh, never mind. So I have 2 actions left then.
Go to New York. Get a-
No, sorry, I have 1 action left because I gave you a
Yes.
card,
Moved.
moved, and did
Yeah,
this.
so you have 1 action
I have
left.
1 action
Might as well
left.
like go over here because then you can move, or up here probably is better. Up
Is
to
London
Miss
or-
Stacy Memorial Site.
You
No.
got Lagos down there. I'll go Miss Stacy's memorial site.
All right, draw 2 cards, Mike.
Team Bravo event. Take 2 supply cubes from the stockpile and put them onto any location.
Sick.
Cool.
Zzz. I could put 1 on 1.
Draw 1 card or 2 so far.
I got 2.
Cool.
Cairo
Perfect.
and Russian event. Tripoli,
Tripoli.
Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo. All right, first things first. I'm gonna make a supply.
Sick.
Second things second. I am going to build supply center for 1 fewer card if I spend 2 supplies for my character card.
I just did it.
All right, so I have 2 actions remaining. I think I'm gonna go to Mom's house. Hi. And I'll produce some supplies here to load up and get ready to rock out because I feel like there's gonna be an epidemic coming up.
Not
All right,
for
so
you.
we gotta. If I can get some yellow cards or blue cards, just basically we
either
want to get me 4 cards of 1 color,
Yep,
Yeah.
and then we can finish this shit.
I guess we'll.
Infect some cities, please.
sure can. Istanbul. Washington.
I just noticed the 11 and 10 spaces. Yeah, they're spooky.
Oh, those are and they're
yeah,
these
there's
too.
those 2. Just dope.
Ports required for the sail and charter boat action. Sick. So we're gonna have to fight Hollow Men, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
What if the Hollow Men aren't bad and we're the bad guys?
Mike, do you want me to move you to Justin?
Yeah, I could take a blue card from you or a yellow card depending on what comes up.
Yeah, that's fine. That just saves me an action.
Yeah. It cost me 1.
Because, like, for example, if you get another yellow card, Mike,
Mm-hmm.
then you end your turn in Lagos. And then I'll just come to Lagos and we'll finish this.
No, I'll just produce 1.
Okay, I'm done. But I'm gonna give you Lagos on my turn.
But no, but if you draw another... Oh, yeah. Oh, Epidemic.
Epidemic.
Move the infection marker 1. Draw the bottom card from the infection and move all the supply cubes.
Lagos.
Oh my gosh.
Put it in here. Shuffle. I just noticed the 10 and 11. I did too, actually. I didn't even see them. I like the game end cards. That's weird. But what about this light?
Those knobs. I bet there's big stickers that like span the land.
I hope so. I really hope so.
London. Washington. I feel like the scars are going to be a lot easier to get in this one. Like
Well, because
like
they
the
don't actually
exposure.
kill you as fast.
Yeah,
Technically.
technically, it's
Yeah,
true. The last one was
possibly.
2, and you got your 3rd, then you die. All right,
Yeah,
Mike, you're
but
up.
there's so many spaces, right? And even what you're saying,
Well, more so the death thing that can pop up.
also this,
Yeah.
but you can actually put a scar over a job,
Yeah.
apparently.
You can. You can put a scar over anything but a scar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You show up to work with a scar on your face and you're just fired.
Yeah. Get out of here! You're no longer a laborer.
My turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you Lagos.
Sure. Because then you can get Jacksonville. Maybe I can meet Mitch in Jacksonville and he can give it to
Possibly.
me.
Yeah.
I might as well just do this,
Yeah, load up like Washington.
and I'm just gonna put one in Lagos and one in New York. Or no, I'll put one in Washington to save Mitch. It's take up to 2 cubes from the stockpile and put them onto any locations.
Nice.
Beautiful. Yep,
So I'll
stack
put-
Mitch. Yep.
So just help Mitch, because then you can just go to
Yep.
there. I mean, I have cubes that I can also go somewhere.
But like going up to London will
That's
be good.
what I'm gonna do, I think. But I can take the. Oh no, I'll leave those cubes for you.
Yes,
You don't
please.
have
I need
them.
at least 2 of them.
So that was one action for me. So 2, 3, 4.
Seems fine. Draw 2
I'm
cards.
just gonna put 2.
Yeah.
Lagos. Ooh, another hit. Skip the infect cities step.
Cool.
Do not flip over. We'll use that when we go up to 3, maybe.
We're gonna be done way before.
Tripoli.
Yeah, we are. We're killing it.
Tripoli.
I imagine population goes down at places with disease cubes at the end of the
Probably.
round.
Yeah.
Draw these up for a free action.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right,
Ooh,
we're good.
perfect.
You guys don't even need to meet me. I'll just do this myself.
Okay.
Reveal 2, please.
Can you
Cairo?
build a supply center anywhere, like even on the havens?
I don't think you can bring them on the havens.
Discard 5, matching your city's color.
Okay. So we need to get you on a yellow place. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
point you to
I
the-
actually built on. I should have built on a black. I built on a yellow here, but
fuck it.
fuck it.
And Sao Paulo.
They actually say in the rulebook, if you ever make a small mistake, it's okay. Just move on.
Yeah.
But if you ever feel like your mistake cost you the game or won you the game, next time adjust your payouts dependent on your result.
That makes sense.
So if you made a mistake that was positive, in your next game, remove those.
Makes sense.
Or take them 1 level down.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mitch, you're up.
I don't think that would be like a winning or losing game thing.
No. That was just a minor mistake, but
Right.
learning the game. That's what this is for.
This is prologue.
Okay. I'm just gonna fuck it. But we can't build a second supply center at this location, can we?
No.
So you.
I mean, it would be.
I think you can.
You could, but it would be silly to.
I think it would be silly, yeah. I'll just look. Build a supply center. Discard 5 city. Each city can only have 1 supply center. Boom, there we go.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, and then move you over here. 4.
Even easier. I don't need to do anything.
Sick.
Draw 2 cards for my good friend Mitch. Oh, Mitch.
I've gotten a lot of epidemics, you guys.
Cairo.
Oop.
Karate chop.
This moves up. We're doing 3 now. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna not do it.
Sure.
Sick. Might as well.
Yeah, worry about it. Yeah, it's only on your turn. You're up, Mike.
Then. I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna discard Cairo and go to Cairo and then drop a cube.
Cool.
I
You have
think.
2 actions left.
Oh yeah.
What value can you give us?
Just make some supplies just in case this somehow goes south.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe before I did that, I picked up one of these.
No, I think
no.
I think it's fine.
Okay, I'll make a supply.
If you get infect, you have 2 supplies. I think you can make.
Is dropping supplies free? No, delivers. No, it's not. So it's
All right,
not
flip
free.
over 3.
Oh, I got my cards first.
Yes.
Sao Paulo. Tripoli. Boom. In London.
I will spend 2 supply cubes and 4 of the color to put down here on Lagos. And that is everything else is on the board. I'm so confused because there's so many places for things now.
Yeah.
We win the prologue. So here's what would happen at the game end steps. I'll just read these now just so we know when we go into the next game, okay? Adjust population. For each location that has at least 1 plague cube, decrease that location's population by 1. If it only goes down by 1, even if there are 2 or 3 plague cubes on it.
That's nice to know.
For each city that has a supply center, increase that city's population by 1.
A supply center.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
If a location has, if the locations would decrease and increase at the same time, stays the same. Check the legacy deck. Resolve cards in the game end area. Spend production units. Win or lose, you choose upgrades at the end of each game based on the number of cities on the grid. Calculate the number of cities on the grid and look at the table in the game end area to see how many units you get to spend. You get +1 additional unit if you won the game. So let's just figure it out just so we can do this.
So we would have, how many cities do we have on the grid?
12.
So we would do the 4 plus, and we won? So we have 5.
So
Plus
then,
5 production units.
So here are some of the example upgrades. We have game end upgrades, which is migration, increase the population of a location on the grid by 1. This is 1, 2. Increase the population of a forsaken city by 1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Because it's probably 0.
Then we have add a character ability to any created character, add a city improvement sticker into an city with an empty improvement slot,
Right?
Nice.
and add an infection improvement sticker to an infection card. Cool.
Ooh.
An infection improvement.
If this card is in the infection discard pile, any player may discard a player card to destroy this card at any time.
Destroy!
So you put a sticker on it to then destroy it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is destroy actually rip it up?
Destroy is rip it
Oh,
up.
we have 9. Havens don't count as cities. Good call. Good call.
We have 9. Okay, so we have 3. So we have 4.
That makes sense. That makes way more sense. Thanks, Warsmith.
I mean, they're a city to me.
Yeah.
Well
Mom's
stocked.
house.
If there are 2 more supply cubes in the city when this card is drawn, do not remove any supply cubes. That's another infection one, because those are new.
Yeah.
The other ones we'll read as they come up.
Sick.
All right, so we're just going to do a reset up, and we're going to then play.
A real game?
We'll have a little break and then play the real game.
Yeah.